Hello everyone, this is Phoenix here, and today we're going to be doing a top 10 list which I have not done in a while. And the topic on that, if you haven't read the title yet, is 10 of my favorite piano piece musics in video games. Now there is a lot of music within video games, hell there's even a lot that have piano in them. So doing this list was pretty tough for me, but I did manage to pick a few that I think that are at least worth sharing. And there'll be an honorable mention thing near the end, so don't worry in case I didn't mention any of your favorite ones. There's still that, and even then I have a feeling I won't be able to name every single song that has a piano piece in them. Because if that were the case, I'd be here for an eternity. So anyways, what I mean by piano piece is in a song within a video game that mostly is piano. Now sure, it can have some little instruments here and there, but the piano piece being the main set of it. And as usual, I'm only going to name one per franchise, just so we can talk about more variations of different songs. So anyways, that's all I need to address at the beginning, so therefore, let's continue on. So at number 10, we have Resident Evil 2 with The Secure Place. Now this piece of music is pretty fantastic sounding, because not only does it sound really dark like you would suspect to be in a Resident Evil game, but it's also very calming, and that's what I really like about this one a lot. And it really makes me want to stay in the secure spots within the game longer, because not only am I being safe from getting eaten by zombies, but also because this music is just really good, and it suits the game perfectly. So yeah, Resident Evil 2 with the secure theme is definitely a great one. And at number 9, we have the desktop theme from .hack.gu. Now this is a great one. Not only does it sound very peaceful, but it's also a song that I can just listen to for like hours on end. And in the game .hack.gu it plays when you're on the desktop setting. And I swear, if I could have any theme on my desktop computer, if I can program it to do that, which I'm sure is probably possible, this theme would definitely be on there. And another thing that I really like about this theme is that it's definitely a good way to get me motivated to start reading some of the emails and some of the random news updates that it has within the game. And a lot of times I always try to ignore all like the unread messages or news boards, but with this music playing in the background, it really wants me to get reading them, even if it is just a bunch of stupid information that I'll never need to know. But because it's just so nice sounding that I can pretty much just do anything with it. Well, almost. Either way, it's a beautiful piece of music. And at number 8, we have Tales of Grace's F with Unspoken Feelings. Now this song is pretty much a remake of the main theme of the game called White Wishes, but done on piano obviously. But man, this song is just really awesome. And it plays in a lot of parts of the game where it's either like really sad or something really bad is happening. But the thing that makes this song so great is the fact that you can really feel the emotion with this song, therefore making the scene of the game a lot more powerful than it actually is. And that's why I really like this one a lot, is that the emotion that it brings with it is just really well done. And as for number 7, we have Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage, In the Calm. Now this song plays if you go into the option menu, or the gallery. And I have done a review on this game, and I have commented saying that the music in this game in general is just really fucking good. And I even said that this piano music is actually just really amazing sounding, and well, that's why I wanted to include it in here, because it's just really amazing. And it really makes looking through the gallery a lot more worth it with this kind of music in the background. And even with all like the heavy metal music within this game, sometimes you just gotta relax and have some nice piano music going on. And this is definitely a good theme to have. It's just unfortunately you don't hear this theme very often, but then again, the other theme that they use, Accepted Fate, when they play that song usually when a really sad moment happens, and that one is actually almost as good as this one, but personally I prefer In the Calm a lot better. So yeah, In the Calm is definitely a very nice piano piece. And as for number 6, we have Artanelico 3 Pan of Age piano version. Now, Pan of Age is a random song that does play within the game, but then they also remade a piano version that also plays at other moments within the game. And this one mostly playing at sad moments, and oh man, this song is also pretty emotional as well. Yeah, there's one part in the game that I do remember where this song plays at that actually, like, got me so depressed I had to turn off the game and stop playing for the rest of the night, because that's how depressed I was, believe it or not. But hey, at least his music sounds really awesome. And man, all I have to say is that picking a song from Artanelico to be in this list was really fucking hard for me because, as you know, I love the music from this game. And I think adding in one of the hymno songs would be kinda cheating because, I mean, that's pretty obvious. But as for like the background music stuff, then yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite piano pieces within the series. And as for number 5, we have Persona 3 with Memories of a City. As again, with most of the Persona games, there's a lot of great piano pieces. Not only with 3, but even with 2 and 4. But I decided to pick this one. I mean, it is pretty awesome sounding, and there's a lot of instruments going on, but the piano is still one of the main focuses on the song. So yeah, it's another one of those very emotional sounding songs, but I find it goes really great with the scenes. Also, Soji Meguro is one of my favorite composers within video game musics, so I really gotta give a lot of credit to him and all the other composers that did music that I already mentioned already, but either way though, definitely a beautiful song. And as for number 4, we have Shadow Hearts with Castle of the Mad Gods 2. Now this song plays in the final area, which happens to be a floating castle. And I have to say that's pretty cool, and not only that, but this song is catchy as fuck. Now I know, there's a lot of other instruments going on, not just the piano, but I mean there's also a bass and all that good stuff. But still, I just can't deny how catchy this song is. And it still has a dark feel to it, which is good because, well, as you know, this game is pretty dark and gritty. And I can pretty much listen to this song for hours on end, mostly because of how catchy it is, but also, it's just a really awesome sounding piece of music. And it definitely sounds like a pretty motivative sounding song, if you know what I mean by that, but anyways, fucking awesome. And as for number 3, we have Deception 3 Dark Delusion with a very original track name called Track 1. Now I know, I don't think it's actually called that, but honestly, I have no idea what the name of it is, because on my computer, it's just called Track 1. And I can't seem to find the name of it anywhere, so oh well, we'll just have to call it Track 1 for now. But what I do have to say about it is that it's very nice sounding. And I'm sure most of you already know this, but I am a huge fan of this series, and I've also praised the music within my reviews for it. But I still can't deny that this is definitely one of my favorite musics within the game that happens to have piano in it. You know, I realize I'm saying musics a lot, like it almost sounds like I'm spelling out music with the letter X in it. But anyways, I really like this theme a lot because it's just really nice sounding. And it always gets stuck in my head too, just like the one from Shadow Hearts. Except this one doesn't have as much bass, but oh well. It's just a very nice, calm, relaxing kind of sound, and sometimes that's all you really need to make such an amazing piece of music. And of course, one last thing I'm gonna say is that Hiroshi Miyazaki fucking rocks. And as for number 2, we have Yu-Gi-Oh! Duels of the Roses trading theme. Now before I talk about the theme, you're probably wondering, really? A Yu-Gi-Oh! Game? Are you fucking out of your mind? Well, even if you're not interested in Yu-Gi-Oh!, all I gotta say is that at least listen to the soundtracks within these games, because they're actually really fucking good. And this theme right here is actually my favorite piano piece music within a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. Scratch that. Actually, this is my favorite song within a Yu-Gi-Oh! Game ever. Also, who would think that a theme that happens to be playing within, like, when you're trading cards from one memory card to another could sound so beautiful? It's definitely one of the best piano pieces I ever heard. In fact, if I could play piano again, this would definitely be one track I would love to know how to play. It's also a shame that that's really the only time you ever hear this song is if you go in the trade menu. Sometimes I used to just leave the game on and put the trade menu on because, well, why not, I guess. But then again, the song was uploaded to YouTube a while ago. Yeah, for some reason, this song never went on YouTube for quite some time. Yeah, I remember one day I downloaded the entire OST to this game, and yet this song was missing. I was like, really? How could you miss this song? But anyways, I'm getting off topic here. But yeah, overall, beautiful fucking song. Now before I go into number 1, I'm gonna do a couple honorable mentions, just so, you know, I can mention some other games that have great piano pieces. So anyways, here we go. So there's Final Fantasy X with Path of Repentance, Drakengard 3 with Descendius, Lunar 2 with Behind Prendeglia. I know for a fact I said that one wrong. Shin Megami Tensei's Nocturne credit theme, 7 Days to Die with the main theme, Swagman with Symphomaniac Fantasia, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time's title theme, and lastly I'll mention is Sonic Lost World Sea Bottom Siege. And there is like a shit ton more, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now because, well, this thing can go on and on. So let's move on to number 1. And the number 1 spot belongs to Super Smash Bros. Melee with the All-Star Rest Place. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite piano pieces. It also has a very nice harp piece as well. And there's just pretty much everything about this song that I like. Not just only with the music, but even with like the whole setting of where it plays at, with like, you know, like the nice green grass at the park and the nice blue sky. It's definitely one of those emotional sounding songs that can definitely be considered as like an epic journey kind of song. I don't know, there's something about this song that just tells me that you just have to keep on moving further. Then again, it is also played in Super Smash Bros. Melee in the All-Star mode. So is there really more I could say about this epic piece of music? All I can say one thing is that I can definitely listen to this song for a very long time. And it's one of the reasons why I find that Melee is so very memorable to me is because of this piece of music. And of course all the other music that plays in this game. So that's all the gaming music that I'm going to be mentioning here today, and well, I really hope you liked some of these, and maybe you can comment on some of your own favorite piano pieces within video games, or you can even make your own video if you really want to. I mean, I would like to see that. So anyways, there's a lot of great piano pieces within video games, so keep it on going, everyone. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and commenting.